Hey guys, just want to make a quick video about projection. And I know this is a really broad topic and sort of tricky one to navigate, but I think it's pretty important to talk about it because this has been one of the most intricate dynamic that many people experience in their relationships. So let's start from one side of the coin. So this one is when others are projecting their stuff onto us, what do we do? Especially with highly sensitive people, right? So a lot of times, we feel strongly about, we're being wrong, we're being victimized, and we feel a lot of anger. It simply means that we're taking other people's opinion, their projection in, and we're not able to process it. And so we internalize it into our being as who we are. And that's pretty dangerous because then we allow other people's projection to determine our self concept of how we look at ourselves. And so with that being said, I think projection from other people is inevitable because not everyone is trained or being taught. I wasn't being taught before about how to process emotions and how do we sit with the uncomfortable feelings. So when we're not comfortable with our feelings and we tend to want to distribute to any external source and make it as something or someone or an event that we want to blame on. So we don't have to take responsibilities. And one thing that we could protect ourselves from other people's attempt or their unconscious attempt to project their stuff onto us is to know it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them and how they perceive everything, the energy in the dynamic. And you just happen to be in that mirror reflection. And so be able to really allow yourself to train the discernment of seeing, oh, wait, no, don't pour that one on me. Thank you, but that's not mine to take. It's very, very crucial to your energetic balance and your sanity, your mental sanity, right? And on the other side of the coin is something that's more controllable, which is ourselves. And this one, so if you feel like, whoa, I'm about to explode, with my anger, or I feel righteous to defend for myself, or if you feel like, wow, I feel I'm being wrong and I feel super victimized right now and I just want to shut down. All types of behaviors are just forms of projections that we're feeling vulnerable, that our feelings inside, it feels troubled, right? The troubling feelings inside. We want to kind of like, I don't want to touch that because it kind of reminds me of something back in my childhood that I need to go all the way back and then remember all those traumatic moments. If it's not extreme, but still those sensitive moments or tender moments that I didn't even think it was an issue, but now I need to reattach that sensation. I don't want to have anything to do with it. So I rather the attempt to blame others for triggering me, right? It's your fault that you said that and makes me feel hurt. So when dealing with our own projection inside, we have to first be able to sit with those uncomfortable feelings. Again, like emotions is energy. Yeah, emotions are energies, emotions. So they're flowing inside of our physical system. And we want to really validate and acknowledge those irrational fears in the mind, and also those sensations in the body. Sometimes the anger is like around your chest, right? And or some of the emotions, like you feel just contracted tightness in your whole entire body, upper body, lower body, you locate it, right? And it's our responsibility to parent ourselves, because too bad, our previous generations or generations before us, I mean, they were never given a chance to learn how to love themselves. So healing modalities are so available in this online era. And we are lucky to really receive all different type of knowledge and wisdom from teachers or gurus out there to learn about how to process our emotions inwardly. So when the feelings are being validated and acknowledged by you, it's less likely we want to just like, ooh, where's the outlet outside? I want to just pour it out so people can just take on and, the feelings to be transferred. But those troubling feelings cannot be buried alive. They are going to fester inside of our system, if that makes sense. And I think of another one is also when we're feeling super sensitive, like I am a highly sensitive being, so always use one word, curiosity, to just check in with yourself, like, why am I feeling actually furious right now? I'm just wondering what's going on that makes me want to like scream, that makes me want to even cry, or, just wonder. The power of curiosity will really open up portal for us to process the unknown feelings that we are having trouble to identify with our mind. Okay, because everything is energy. And let me think, there's another one I want to talk about. Yeah, so this one is about projection from ourselves to others, onto others, because of our own insecurity or our feeling loneliness, for example, and we want to have another person or thing to kind of fill up that void in us. So we are actually projecting without knowing that, wow, that person or that thing, attaining that goal is going to fulfill my dreams. It's going to fulfill my wants, fulfill my needs. So that's a solution. And again, you're going outwardly, try to capture something that's kind of like a fantasy, so we have to watch out for our own projection of, am I actually coming out from that place of, something that I'm not being able to acknowledge inside. So I hope that makes sense. Yeah. Projection is a big one that I'm still learning myself, so every time, anywhere we get triggered, I always say, people are our best teachers. They're mirroring back what's going on inside of us in that particular moment. So we get to heal the parts that we feel flawed. Because whenever we feel flawed and our mind don't want to admit or is not ready to admit that it's a flaw, it's going to find ways to blame. No, I don't want to see that part of me, so I'm going to let other people to take those responsibility for myself, if that makes sense. Okay, so projection. Let me know your comments, because I'm really interested in knowing how you view projections and how you deal with projections. And again, knowing that other people's projection onto you, it's nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them, their own process of self-discovery. So don't take things personally, and that's a practice. And I love you all, and let's stay positive in this chaotic world, even though it takes a lot of discernment and energy to ride the waves, but you are not alone. Bye.